And the engines at the Upper Peninsula International Raceway, the perfect place to hang out with Dad for Father's Day. This morning, Ashley Kirkland is live at the raceway with a preview of what to look forward to. Good morning, Ashley. Start your engines.
Good. Yes, I'm starting my engine, Vicki. Good morning. That's right. June 6th was the official start of the Upper Peninsula International Raceway season. Unfortunately, they got rained out last weekend, but they're hoping to get back in gear this weekend. We've got some cars out, and this Saturday they're going to have their Rad Dads event. So make sure to bring Dad down this Saturday for a great time to spend time with him for Father's Day. We're going to talk to the president of the International Raceway a little bit later and see some of the other drivers and their cars. Now, I'm told that these can go up to 108 miles per hour. I just got in one, but I had to quickly get back out because they're really small. So we're going to see the inside of these cars and see everything that they can do. I'll take it back to you, Vicki. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Escanaba, TV6 News.
We haven't seen the changes to the track and the winner's circle. Ashley Kirkland's got it covered for you. She's at the raceway this morning to find out what you can expect this weekend. Ashley, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You know, Vicki, I'm from Indianapolis, and I've always wanted to report at the Indy 500. This makes me feel really close to that right now. Right now, we're at the raceway in Escanaba, and I'm here with the president of the UPIR. I'm sorry, Lonnie Dalgor. Lonnie, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear her, so my train of thought is a little off. Thanks for being here this morning. Now, you guys have been doing this on this racetrack for 5 years. What exciting things can people look forward to this season?
We have brand new clay surface that was laid down this year. We have 5 or 6 different classes of cars. So we're excited. This is the second year is operating with a board and a large group of volunteers.
Yeah, and we talk about that clay surface. That's one of the improvements you've gotten to the track. What exactly did you guys have to go through to get that laid down?
Many semi-loads of clay and a lot of help from a lot of different volunteers between bulldozers and excavators and dump trucks.
Yeah, and we see Jim Grolu, who's one of the members, kind of racing his car right now. How fast is he going?
Probably close to 60, 70 miles an hour.
Wow, okay. It seems much faster, and this is the typical race. You said you guys have 5 different classes of cars this year?
Yep, we have 3 different classes of the micro sprints like you see here. We have street stocks, modifieds, and some 4-cylinder cars.
Okay, and you guys are having a great event this Saturday for Dads coming up. What's that called?
Rad for Dads for a Father's Day weekend.
All right, and that is going to be fun. We'll talk about more of the benefits of that coming up. But you also, with the new improvements, you've got a new winner's circle over there. What did you guys do to improve the winner's circle?
Yep, we found an area that we were allowed to improve. They painted the checkered flag onto the concrete and put up a sign for all your heat and feature winners.
Very cool. Now, how many people typically come out here during the weekend to see the races?
The first weekend, I believe we had over 800 people in the grandstands. Wow. And probably over 400 in the pit area.
That's amazing. And you guys unfortunately got rained out last weekend, but you're hoping to recover this weekend for the races on Saturday.
Yes, we'd like to dodge the weather if we could.
Yeah, so Dan, you hear that? They're trying to get some good weather. Hopefully you can predict some for us. We're going to talk more about the Rad Dads event that's coming up this Saturday. Dad, you get to come in for free, but you got to bring something with you, so stick around to hear more about that. Vicki, Ashley Kirkland.
This Saturday. This morning, Ashley Kirkland is live from the racetrack in Escanaba with more on that. Good morning, Ashley. And remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Well, Sam, we are going to be first. We're here at the racetrack, and I'm here with Jim Grolu, who you saw racing around that track. I like to call him Speedy Gonzalez. Jim, how fast were you going out there?
I really don't know. Probably maybe 70 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour. Okay. It looked more like 100 something. What does it feel like when you're out there?
Yeah, it feels like you're going slow, actually.
Really?
You have, I don't know, you just don't feel the speed. It seems like you always need more.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the kind of car that you were driving out there, what's the name of it? What's it called?
That is a XXX micro sprint.
Okay.
The chassis here, this one here is a XXX. The other one is, the one I was driving is a Factor 1. They have 600cc motorcycle engines in them.
Wow.
And they're the fast ones.
Okay, so the Micro Sprint is a type of class of cars that are raced out here.
Yes.
Okay, and so you guys have different classes because kids can do the Micro Sprint racing as well.
Yes, the junior division, they actually have Briggs & Stratton engines in them, or small engines.
Yeah.
And that's how they start out. And then we've got what we call a sportsman class, and most of those are all running 500cc engines,
Wow.
2-cylinder engines in them. And then the 600s, which we run, they're 4 cylinders. And they're the real fast motorcycle engines, the ones that they call crotch rockets, because they really fly.
Crotch rockets, I love it. Now you're part of some sort of a duo, kind of. You and your grandson kind of do this together.
Yes.
Oh.
He got me into this.
Really?
Yeah. He broke his wrist 3 years ago, or 4 years ago now. And he said, "Papa, why don't you jump in the car and drive it for the last race of the year?" So I jumped in and drove it, and I was hooked. I said, "I have to get one of these things." Well, now I got 2 of them, and he drives one, I drive the other. It's a lot of fun. It's a family thing, you know. My son Jim, he's kind of like our crew chief, and hand us whatever we need.
Yeah. Well, kudos to you for being a good sport and obviously a great racer as well. Now we're going to step over here to Lonnie's car. Lonnie, you're the president of the UPIR. What kind of car is this that you have?
This is a IMC sport mod. It's based off of modified rules through the IMC sanctioning body.
Now this is not a Micro Sprint. It's a different class.
Yes, this is based off of a full-size car built on a 1970 Chevelle frame.
Wow.
Built strictly for racing. So.
Very cool. And you guys are having your Rad Dads event this Saturday coming up, and dads can get in for free, but who do they have to have with them?
They need to bring a child.
You got to bring a child. They can't bring a birth certificate.
No, they need to bring a child.
No school pictures. You got to have your child with you because it's a family fun event, and it's definitely fun for the entire family.
Correct. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, is family. And you can see on your screen, what time are you guys going to get started and open the doors here?
The grandstand gates open at 4 and the racing starts at 6.
All right, and how much is it for children and people at large?
The grandstand admission is $5. Under 10 or 12, free.
All right.
How's that?
Yeah, that works out for me. Well, not for me. I'm not under 10 or 12, but thanks so much, guys, for showing me your cars. And thanks to Sam, because he was talking about the dents in my car. They won't let me get in one, but you can come down and watch them race this Saturday starting at 4 p.m. The doors will open. Stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News.